Why Vedanta? Vedanta is the philosophy of here and now. But Vedanta can be a life-changing experience. Even a theoretical understanding of Vedanta can be life-changing. Because it's not speculation. Vedanta is not a philosophy that can be applied to life. It is meant for application in life. When we go through the Upanishads, we find, or even in Gita, we find they will be talking about getting out of sorrow and misery, etc. What is very shocking, very painful, very surprising, such a powerful philosophy was never applied in life. And this wonderful, amazing wisdom of Vedanta had to wait till Swami Vivekananda came on the scene. And he showed how Vedanta can be applied in daily life. Sages since ancient times down to Swami Vivekananda have been talking about Vedanta as ultimate truth. That means you are the ultimate truth. You are beyond all duality. So you have to aspire for freedom all the time. These are the changes that will come in your outlook towards you if you practice Vedanta. You have to aspire for freedom at all the levels, all the time, because you are a Vedantin. And when you say that I'm pure Atman, under the illusion of bondage, so I need to get out. I need to be free. Freedom at every stage, all the time. Naturally, you will have a respect for yourself at all times because you are supreme. Because you are supreme, you will have to respect. So you can never, under no condition, you can have Atma Glani, disrespect for yourself. Under no condition. You are Atman is Brahman. Brahman is Ishwar. Highest respect for yourself. Whatever has to be attained must be done here and now. You cannot afford to wait for death to take you somewhere. Heaven and hell, these are not your ultimate destination. Because heaven and hell, they also belong to the world of duality. But you belong to the realm of the absolute, the non-dual. Heaven and hell, they are not meant for you. Whatever other religions may talk about heaven and hell, they are not meant for you. Since you have nothing to attain externally, because you already have all the power, you have already all the knowledge, so you will be at peace. We are continuously disturbed. Why? Because we have to attain this, we have to attain that. No, just be. Just be. You don't have to become. Just be. You will be at peace. Think and you will understand. These are not something, as they say, not rocket science. And there is no external power to control you. Not even God can destroy you. So you become free of fear. You become free of pain. You become free of sorrow. These are the practical applications of Vedanta. And according to Acharya Shankar, every exclusion is Maya. It's not reality. Persistence is the test of reality. And you cannot blame others for your pain, for your suffering, because you alone exist. And it's a fact, mind it. You alone are responsible for all that happens. So this gives you strength. No one is responsible. This gives you strength. And all power and all knowledge are within you. Wake them up. And how does your outlook towards the world changes? You have to respect all. Why? Because they're you. They're your form. You have to respect all. And remember, those who do not believe in Vedanta will not go to any hell. As other religions will say, if you don't accept, you will go to hell. No, others are not going to hell. So there is universal acceptance. And you cannot harm, belittle, or intrude on others because there is no other. It's all you. The way you don't injure yourself, you cannot injure others. You have to take everyone along on this path because they are all you only. Imagine the outlook, imagine the philosophy, just imagine the grandness of this. Just try to feel, simple truth. You are divine. Divine cannot be two. Divine has to be one. You alone exist as Atman.